It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday and we are live for our Live at 5. And gosh, I cannot believe it's November. Can you guys believe it's November? Like, what the heck? So it's November 2022. My name is Jennifer Soto. I'm your Pampered Chef consultant. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. Normally I prepare a recipe on Tuesdays, but being that it's the kind of the start of our holiday season, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give you guys a head start. I'm going to give you some really great tips on how to plan your perfect Thanksgiving. So are you ready? If you're ready, go ahead and say, I'm ready. Let me know where you're watching from. If you are watching on the replay, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure that you comment replay in the comments. Let me know that you're watching. And okay, so first of all, I titled this Plan the Perfect Thanksgiving. But I really want you to know that there is no perfect Thanksgiving. There's no perfect anything. So you really can't plan the perfect Thanksgiving, but you can do some things that will really help you to have a really successful Thanksgiving so that you can enjoy your Thanksgiving if you're the one hosting. And I'm really hot, so to kick off my shoes over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you're the one hosting, you can enjoy your guests. You can do some things ahead of time. I'm always the kind of person that's doing everything at the last minute. So this is just learned from many years of, I'm like, what is that noise? My husband took the dogs upstairs. Anyways, many years of hosting Thanksgivings. I mean, at one point, I even hosted a Thanksgiving with, like, when we lived in Korea, with like 30 airmen who, I mean, between our family and there was like 25 or 30 airmen that came, and we had a wonderful Thanksgiving just for all those people that were kind of separated. So I've hosted family Thanksgivings, I've hosted just my own family. So here are some tips I've learned over the years to help you do this. So first of all, we are all baking, cooking, and entertaining more right now. I mean, it is just like the pressures of to have everything perfect and just right just kind of stack on top of each other. So with so much to think about, you might actually be feeling overwhelmed and think, we're just gonna order, I'm just gonna go to somebody's house. But really, if you just kind of take some time starting now even and plan ahead, then you're gonna have some really great success, okay? Not perfect, great success. So what I'm gonna share with you today is I'm gonna give you some tips that are gonna help you prepare, okay? Now, I'll be honest with you, I didn't Google this, but you could, this is just based on my own experience, but you could probably Google this and it will give a timeline of when to do this and when to do this and when to do this. And I actually have books that used to give me that because I needed that back in the day. But I'm just gonna keep it really simple, and so that you can have success without like having to go into full on, you know, Betty Crocker, if you don't know who that is, Martha Stewart, if you don't know who that is, I don't know, Ina Garten, whatever, so that you don't have to go on to full on mode, okay? So first of all, the first thing you want to do is make a list, or actually lists. This is really easy to do in your phone because you always have your phone with you, and when you think of something else to add to your list, you can add it, okay? So create a note in your phone. You can actually link notes and things like that. If you use Google Keep, that's a good thing to use, or whatever note-taking app, Good Notes, whatever you use to take notes. Go ahead and create a folder for all of your notes, okay? So notes that you wanna have, or lists that you wanna have, or good old-fashioned paper works great. But the good news about creating this list today is that you can date it, and then you can refer to it for next year, okay? And you can make edits on it. Evernote is another thing that I love to use, but you wanna start with making a list. So you wanna have your guest list. Who are you going to invite, okay? Who are you gonna invite? What do you wanna serve? You know, things to think about is appetizers, because like people come in, they're kind of hungry, maybe they skipped a meal and they're gonna have dinner at like 3, but that's kind of weird, so they didn't eat lunch. So have some appetizers out. So what are you gonna have for appetizers? What are you gonna have for your sides? What are you gonna have for dessert? You know, how many people do you have coming? I mean, that's kind of a big thing to know all that. So start making your list and just start as a brainstorming activity. Like, what are your favorite Thanksgiving sides? Just list those all. Do you have to do them all? No, you don't, okay? So another thing that you want to note on your guest list is allergies. Food allergies are very, very rampant. We have a lot of food allergies in my house. I always have to make the things that my husband likes to eat but cannot eat the traditional kind of stuff. So I end up, my kids always like to have, for Christmas, they always like to have one thing, and then Eric wants his version, so sometimes I end up doubling up because I do have some favorite recipes that I absolutely love having. So, so you want to note allergies. Allergies are really important. And you may want to, when you're making your guest list, when you're inviting your peeps, you may want to ask them, do you have any food allergies? That way you can kind of include that on your planning list, okay, for yourself and for anybody else who might be bringing food. Okay, then the next thing that you want to do, so you've made your list, you've asked about allergies, and the next thing you want to do is assemble your recipes. So you've kind of narrowed it down, and this is why I say start now, because it gives you time to kind of think about it. We're still 3 weeks out from Thanksgiving, and so if you assemble your recipe list now of what you're making, so an idea might be you have everybody who's coming bring either appetizers and desserts, or you could have them bring the sides and you do the appetizers, the turkey and the desserts. I mean, all kinds of ways to break it out, but you want to assemble your recipes. So if you use a recipe online, make sure you put the links in your note, okay? If you have recipes from a book, take a picture, put it in your note. Have everything in your notes that's like a Thanksgiving note, everything right there so that you're not scrambling, you're not looking, and next year, you have all the notes that you could possibly want. And so if somebody brings a recipe that you absolutely love, get them to send it to you, add it to your note after Thanksgiving. So you've assembled your recipes. So when you look at the recipes, you need to look through and you need to evaluate your cabinets. Like, what do I have in my cabinets? This is something to do right now. So gather your recipes, kind of make your grocery list, or look for what things you'll need in your grocery list, and then go search your cupboard. Look in your cupboard and see what do you need. You might even want to set it aside on the dining room table or somewhere to the side so that you don't use it, but just so that you know like what you have already. That's so annoying when you go buy breadcrumbs and you have a brand new thing of breadcrumbs in your pantry, but you just didn't look, and it's money that's not necessary to be spent. So go check your seasonings. Do you have enough? Check your rice. Do you have enough rice? Do you have bread? Have you been saving bread all year? Like your bread that is stale, have you been putting it in the freezer all year so you can make your stuffing? I mean, what have you been doing to prepare? Take note of all of that. So check your cabinets for your ingredients and then make your grocery list. You're like, Jennifer, it's 3 weeks out, or 2 weeks out, why am I making my grocery list now? And the reason is because Thanksgiving is really expensive if you buy everything the day before, and you might not find things. So go buy things that are not perishable. So don't buy veggies right now, but go buy other stuff right now. It might be on sale. They might have a glut of it at Walmart or wherever you shop, and easy to find. So go buy it right now. You're gonna need some poultry seasoning or rosemary seasoning, okay? That you're gonna need whatever you use to make your stuffing. That you're gonna need, I don't know, whatever you might need. But go ahead and buy your staples now. This is going to flour, things like you might, if you were making pie crust, buy your staples now. This is gonna reduce your expenses. So it's gonna spread it out over the course of the month, and it's gonna reduce your expenses. You can have time to shop around, to see when things are on sale, to kind of scan the sale items. Definitely something you wanna do right now. Does it take a little extra time? Yes, just set aside some time every day to work on this a little bit, or once a week to work on this. The other big thing, and I should have probably put this up at the top of the list, is ask people to help. The people who are coming, ask them to bring appetizers, sides, desserts, drinks, okay? Anything that can reduce your load, okay? Make a note, ask them to tell you what they're bringing, or a general idea. Like if they're bringing appetizers, okay, are you bringing chocolate? Or are you bringing a pecan? Like, I need one pecan pie. Who's bringing the pecan pie? So those kind of things, ask them to help, okay? Also, there are some things that you can do to reduce your load a lot, and Costco makes a delicious pumpkin pie, and it's giant, and it's only $6. I'm sorry, I can't make a pie for $6 that's that big that is worth my time doing it. So I will let them make the pumpkin pie, okay? So think about things like that. Are there some ready-made ingredients? Is there a store that you specially buy for? Do you need to order things now if you're gonna have them? So, for example, if you order a fried turkey from somewhere, like, do you need to order it now? Don't wait till the last minute. Go ahead and do all of that now. Also, check to make sure if you cook your own turkey, check to make sure you have bags and that they're the right size when you're checking your cabinets. I have on Thanksgiving morning opened up my bags and they were like roast bags, not turkey bags. That changes everything. Nobody wants to go to the grocery store on Thursday Thanksgiving morning. So, okay, so those are some tips that will help you. I hope that helps you. If you have other tips, will you throw them in the comments? Let me know what is like your saving tip that has saved you when you're doing Thanksgiving at your house. So I'm going to kind of switch gears now, and I'm going to talk about some helpful tools. And of course, I sell Pampered Chef, and we make kitchen tools, and we make tools that make your life easier. So I grabbed everything, I went through my kitchen and kind of grabbed everything I could think of that I absolutely 100% need to have for Thanksgiving. And so I'm gonna share them with you, okay? So you can take notes, you can pause the video if you're watching on replay. There are some things that are on sale this month, and I'll tell you a little bit about that also, okay? So, first of all, actually, before I get started, I'll tell you this. In November 2022, we have a really great host special going on. You can get 60% off any one item in the catalog, and you can get a second item when your sales are over $6.50. And the reason I'm telling you this is if I share with you that something that's kind of expensive, the best way to get it is to host a party. Or if you're writing everything down saying, I need that, and I need that, and I need that, and I need that, the best way to get it is to have a party, okay? Because having a party is easy. You can do an online party. If you're in the Colorado Springs area, I can do an in-person party for you. That might be kind of fun. Or we can do something, if you're like really busy, we can do a fun like scroll party. Like I will basically set up a landing page for you, and you share that link, and it'll have some information and a link to shop, and you can just share that link with all your friends. That is an option, ladies. Guys, that's an option. You guys can totally do that and get yourself some discounts on your order. So, okay, so now what you've been waiting for, what products do I need to have a great Thanksgiving? I'm gonna start with the most expensive one, just because I'm just gonna get it out of the way. This is our Flex Plus. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you've seen me use a Flex Plus. I love it. But when you are making your Thanksgiving, you want something that is going to save you time. So this will save you time. This is a food processor. Okay, and it can grate, it can slice, it can chop, okay, and look, it's full size. It is a full-size food processor, but it's also an immersion blender, okay, so you can put this together and you can make your whipped cream, or you can make like quiche for Thanksgiving morning if you have people visiting you, or for Black Friday so that you can go out shopping and you have breakfast already made. I mean, I don't know, there's so many different things you can use this immersion blender for. You can make your own mayonnaise, you can make your own sauces. It also has, this is plastic right here, so you can put it in a pan, and it's not gonna melt and it's not gonna scratch your pan. So it is also a mixer, okay? So this attaches on like this, and you have these for whipping, and then you have these for mixing. So if you're mixing things, then you definitely are gonna need a mixer if you're making pies, if you're making anything. But you can see how this is really gonna save you time in the kitchen when you only have one tool that you need. So if you are baking and cooking a lot more at Thanksgiving, you definitely need one of these. So I was at a booth the other day, and somebody there, she was like, I need that, and she got that right then, because she was like, I am not gonna be able to make it through the holidays without that. We've used the hand mixer to make masa for tamales, so it's very strong and sturdy. I love this when you're chopping up all your ingredients for your stuffing or for, you know, nuts or whatever. You just can use it, and all the pieces are dishwasher safe, of course, except for the motors. So anyway, so that is the Flex Plus. It's $349. So you can get it 60% off when you host a party in November or even December. So so that's kind of exciting. So that is our Flex Plus, and I actually stored my Flex Plus. I'm actually going to put it away because I'm going to show you how I store it. I just got one of these little baskets at Target, and I keep everything in here, and then I just stick it in my cabinet. It has 2 batteries, okay? There's a lid for the immersion cup, okay? And then I just stick everything in here. It's usually kind of a mess, but I stick everything in here, and then it goes in the cabinet just like this, and it's stored. I mean, if I had a food process, I mean, I would have that stuff all over, but it's all nice and handy right here, so I love that. Okay, so that's a big one. Another big one is our roasting pan. I mean, if you're gonna have a turkey, you need to have a roasting pan, right? Okay, so our roasting pan is another must-have. If you're doing turkey, if you're doing ham, if you're doing a standing rib roast for Christmas, or like we do pernil, which is a Puerto Rican pork roast, we do that for Christmas, you need to have a pan. And so this has a metal grate in here that lifts and it has little handles so you can easily lift the food out. It keeps it raised so it's not sitting in its juices. This pan goes in the dishwasher. Our enamel cast iron goes in the dishwasher. But you can lift your food out, and then you can take this guy right here and stick it on top of the stove and make your sauce right in here, right in the pan. Now, this is normally $199, I believe. It's on sale this month, November 2022, only for $99. It's a great steal. You host a party, 40 bucks. Oh my gosh, what a great deal. You could get this for $40 this month when you host a party. So cool. And you'll have it in time for Thanksgiving, okay? So that's really awesome. Another tool that is my big helper at Thanksgiving is my Deluxe multi-cooker, because when you have to cook potatoes, I hate boiling potatoes. I stick them in here and it takes about 5 minutes to cook them. It takes a couple minutes to come to pressure and then 5 minutes to cook the whole lot of potatoes, and then same thing for sweet potatoes. So I can do all of that, and I do it usually the night before or the day before, and I make those recipes so they just can go in the oven and be reheated. And I always put them in stoneware because they can be reheated in the microwave. So that's my little secret tip. So anyway, so the Deluxe multi-cooker is going to help you. If you have deviled eggs as an appetizer, you can do your eggs in here. If you are doing rice for your stuffing, you can do it in here. If you are, I don't know, whatever, if you're doing all the things, you could just do it in here. So if you were just deciding to have steaks, you could sous vide them and then put them on the grill to sear them, and they'll be just perfect. So the Deluxe multi-cooker is another tool that's going to be very helpful. And that's in the 200s also. So host a party, get that 60% off. It's going to save you a lot of money. I think it's like $160 when you get it at the discount. So something like that. Actually, it's probably less than that. So, okay. So I didn't do the math. I'm sorry. I didn't do the math ahead of time. So, okay. Another thing that's really, really helpful is sheet pans. Now, I just grabbed the Modular Sheet Pan Set. We also have a medium sheet pan and a large sheet pan and then a half sheet pan, okay? But I just grabbed this one to show you if you need to toast almonds or nuts to go on top of a dessert or a recipe, or you want to cook some off-the-chain Brussels sprouts, whatever, then you really want to have these pans. Also, if you want to make some bar cookies or a bar dessert, these are perfect because they have those high sides. They don't warp. They have steel around the edge, they don't warp. I love this set right here. I use it a lot because my husband has allergies, so I can do mine and allergy friendly and have them separate. So that is very, very handy. And they go in the dishwasher. So that's pretty handy as well. All right. Carving, if you're going to carve your turkey, then it's nice to have a carving board. This is our wood cutting board. It's acacia wood. It's very nice. Now I'm going to give you some ideas for this. I use this as a wedding gift. This is my standard wedding gift. I get the back engraved with with something that has their name and the date of the wedding, whatever the engraver does, and then they can use it as a charcuterie board. So it has the handles like this on the edge here, and so that's pretty handy because you can use it as a charcuterie board, a butter board, a peanut butter board, a Nutella board. I mean, like whatever kind of board you're into doing. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to Instagram and type in butter board, peanut butter board, Nutella board, whatever. Boursin cheese, goat cheese board, I don't know, all the different boards you can do. So, but you can check that out with this, and then you can spread that on here. Also, you could also do a board on this. This is our pizza peel. So awesome for pizza, but also really good for charcuterie board. It looks really pretty, and this is another thing that you can get for a wedding and have it engraved with the couple's name and date of wedding on there. So, or housewarming or anything like that. So I love it. That's actually the back. This is the front right here. So, okay, so very, very nice. It has a grated edge right here for getting those pizzas out. Okay, but this is good for carving. It's also good for your charcuterie board or prepping anything on or whatever. So, okay, speaking of charcuterie boards and entertaining and serving, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about our stoneware trays. So I use the stoneware trays a lot. The other day, I went to Costco and just bought this jalapeno artichoke dip that's so good. And I just put it in here because this is stoneware and it's safe, so I can stick it in the microwave to heat it up. Then you can put your veggies here. You can do it like this and put veggies on both sides. I mean, there's so many different things you can do to put it in the corner. This is the small tray. And then this is the large tray. And I actually just had a host who got the whole shebang, both trays, all the bowls, everything as one of her 60% off items because that was what she wanted. It was part of our special last month and this month as well. So you can get all those serving trays. I love the serving trays because they can go in the oven, so you can heat the stuff up in the oven. They can go in the dishwasher. They are just so versatile, so versatile. You could do your butter board on there if you wanted to. All right, so now we're gonna talk a little bit about sides. So, these are a little bit heavy. These are the cast iron, enameled cast iron. So these are the smaller dishes for the enameled cast iron. They're really good for making your sides, making your mashed potatoes and putting it in the oven. You can make it the day before and then put it straight in the oven. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it like breaking or anything like that because it's cast iron. So I love this. This is like my Brie dish. I do Brie in the side of here. And then if I overcook the Brie, it's completely okay because it's all contained. So I tend to overcook my Brie. And so that is okay because it is completely contained. I'll sometimes put it on the stoneware board or put it on the side of this cutting board right here and then just lay my bread and other dippers right there. But this is the cast iron, the smaller cast iron pans. They're really great for side dishes and appetizers, even desserts. You could do a little cranberry baked apple or whatever. And this one right here, I've talked about this before. I love this pan. This is the casserole, and it's perfect for doing a side dish, a double side dish. Has nice big sides. And again, I keep it on the top of my stove because we use it all the time. So, all right. So those are some things that you can use. Now let's talk about some prep tools. I've got some prep tools right here. Garlic press. If you don't have a garlic press, like you totally need a garlic press. You take the garlic off the clove and drop it in there and press. You don't even have to get it naked first. It's so nice. It comes with a little holder. So if you don't have a garlic press or your garlic press is broken or it's not Pampered Chef, you need to get one of those. Okay, scrapers. I only have 3 scrapers here. I was tempted to get the whole lot out. But I gotta be honest with you. When I cook Thanksgiving dinner, like they're all getting dirty. I have like 3 of these and 2 of these, but these right here they're my go-tos. But this you can saute with, you can stir with, there's something on the thing here, I don't know what it is. Anyways, so these are the mix and scrapers. You totally need those. Can opener. How else are you gonna open your can of cranberry jelly? But with a can opener, okay? So this is my #1 viewed video on YouTube is how to use our can opener. It's so easy. You just put it right on the top of the can and open it up, but can opener, must have. Look at this. This is a potato masher. You're like, that looks really weird, but it doesn't look weird when you open it up and have it the right way. It is very normal for you to mash. Notice I have a straight arm. I'm not doing anything weird. And it's sturdy, but it stores flat in your drawer, so it doesn't take up weird amounts of space, but it can still be nice and thick, okay? This is your potato masher, your avocado masher, your, I don't know, whatever else you need to mash. Then we have a baster. This is a baster, and it has a cleaning brush right in it. And it's dishwasher safe. I love it. Actually, everything I've showed you so far, the tools are dishwasher safe. Actually, everything except for the cutting board that I've showed you so far is dishwasher safe. How cool is that? Anyway, so this is perfect for sucking up that basting, that juice. So you can baste your turkey, or you can make your gravy, or just, I don't know, get it out of there, whatever. I use my baster for a lot of things. And then it has a nice cleaning brush, which is attached in there. Dishwasher safe also. This is also for mashing. So if I want to get my mashed potatoes a little finer with a little bit less lumps, then I'll use this. This is the mix and masher. So sometimes I'll use this first and then I'll do this second, just to kind of get it nice and fine. This is really heavy duty and sturdy, so I love using that. But then we could get it mashed and fine. And then if you like them chunky, use your mix and chop. So if you're doing sausage for your stuffing, you need your mix and chop. Okay, so seasonings that you absolutely must have. Our rosemary seasoning. I might have to get some on order because I'm out. And I was doing this video. I'm so glad that I did it because I would have been very, very sad if I had noticed that I was out too late. So now I've got some of that on order. But also for your baking, you need to get our cinnamon and our cinnamon plus. Today is cinnamon day. Did you know that? Today is cinnamon day. November 1st is cinnamon day. But cinnamon and cinnamon plus, we only have these available at the end of the year, October, November, December. So you need to go ahead and get those. And you definitely need a timer. Y'all, this timer is so cool. It has 4 different timers. You can set 4 different timers on here. You can clip it to your apron, okay? You can clip it to your apron. You can put it on the fridge. Super handy. It'll tell the time, whatever. So you definitely need a timer, okay? So that's just, I mean, that's just kind of the basics. Like I said, I ran through my kitchen to pick out things that you absolutely must have. You can join my Foodie Friends group if you're not already in there. We're going to talk a lot about Thanksgiving and sides this month. And so, so I wanted to share that with you. I do have some other sales that I wanted to share with you about this month. We have 4 items that are on sale, $99. This roasting pan, $99, $60 if you host. Carving set. Look at how beautiful this is. It's in a nice lightweight wood box, and it has the carving set right in here. Very pretty. Makes a wonderful gift. You could get it engraved on the back if you wanted to, but this makes a wonderful gift, and this is $99. Also, if you need a nice carving set, $99 gets you a carving set this month only. $40 if you're hosting a party, okay? And like I said, you could do just a scroll party. That's so easy, okay? So, also on sale for $99 this month, Dutch oven. So if you want to do a roast, or you want to make some stew, like after Thanksgiving's over, and you're going to make some turkey soup. I mean, who doesn't do that? I love making turkey soup. So this is a cast iron enamel roasting Dutch oven. So again, it goes in the oven, goes on top of the stove. You can actually put it outside, you know, it's just so, it goes in the dishwasher, so many things. Beautiful pan, $99. $99. And then this, I'm really not sure how this goes with Thanksgiving. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't get it. I don't know why it goes with Thanksgiving, but it does. It's our wok. So maybe after Thanksgiving, you're making turkey stir fry, okay? Or maybe you need to get a gift. This is a great gift. Everybody needs a wok. Everybody needs a wok. Like, you can do your eggs in a wok, okay? But I love our wok. It has the hex mesh coating on here. And so it has a non-stick coating, so it's easy to clean up, but it also has the exposed stainless, so you get all of the goodness of stainless, the fond and the stuff that you can drizzle and make your sauces and seasonings. So that's on sale this month, $99, you guessed it. So, and then there's one more thing that's kind of on sale. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, like, you totally know that you need hot pads and stuff, right? So we have some hot pads. But there's one more thing that is on sale this month. It's not only on sale, but it's a special offer this month, and it's an apron. So if you need an apron so that you can cook your Thanksgiving dinner for $25, you can get a Pampered Chef apron. Our aprons are really cool. Let me get my apron and I'll show you. Oops, that's the wrong apron. I want this apron. Okay, so first of all, you look at my profile pic, there's an apron on there. I'm wearing an apron, but I love this apron, okay? I like to call this my magic apron. So, and I'll tell you why in a second. But it adjusts on the sides right here, so you can make it fit any body, okay? You can tie it around once, or even I can tie it around twice because the strings are nice and long. It also has pockets right here, has kind of a skinny pocket, perfect for clipping your thing on, or you can clip it up here if you want to. okay? And then you can keep whatever else you need in here or throw your trash in here, but you can wipe your hands clean. Perfect for Thanksgiving. You definitely need an apron for Thanksgiving because you're wearing your nice clothes and you can get everything dirty and then take it off and you look very nice for when your guests come. So this apron is only $25 this month. And to be honest, you're getting a business too, for free. So the apron's $25, you get the business for free. Anyway, our business, we have a special startup kit available just till the 14th of this month, so till November 14th. You can get your apron, have your Pampered Chef apron in time for Thanksgiving, and have your business in time to get you some cash and earn some money for the holidays. So if you have questions about that, go ahead and comment below. I would love to tell you more about that. But if you have questions about anything that I talked about tonight, if you want to know more about any of our products, or you have a favorite product, would you go ahead and comment? Let us know what your favorite product is, what your must-have, what you cannot make Thanksgiving without. We want to know. All right, guys. So make sure that you share this video, save it so you can reference back when you're making your list and everything, and when you're trying to figure out what to do. I'll update the comments with the products that I included here today. And as always, you can go to my Linktree website to get any of these things that you need, or comment and I'll send the link directly to you. All right, have a fantastic day. Happy Tuesday. More next week about Thanksgiving. We'll be talking sides or desserts or something like that, help getting you ready. All right, and don't forget, join my Foodie Friends group on Facebook because I'm going to be sharing tons of great holiday recipes in there. All right, have a great night.